What's up everybody, this is Carl from Abundant Living Ecuador, and today we are here in the beautiful city of Loja. We are here at Mercado Puerto Seco. This is a large open market here in the city of Loja. This is where you get all of your bulk produce, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. Everything that you're looking for is available here. All of the producers from Ecuador come here with their big volquetas, with their big trucks, and bring large bulk quantities of fruits and vegetables. So we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go around. I wanna buy some watermelons, some fruits, just a whole bunch of things. And the prices are the most affordable here. So this is where the shop owners and the restaurant owners come in the morning to load up on their produce and get ready for the day. So let's go take a look and let's go check it out. All right, so I just loaded up on watermelons. I've got 8 giant watermelons here. Those are the watermelons right here. $3 a piece, $3.50 each. There's different prices. Those ones right here are $2. So $2 for this one. Delicious, fresh watermelons. They sound great. They feel fresh. They just arrived here yesterday, so if you want to get fresh food, nice. That's a beautiful watermelon, and it sounds perfect. These are really amazing pineapples. They're yellow inside. There's different varieties here. There's usually the white ones and the yellow ones. These ones are, I think they're Hawaiian pineapples. Really, really good. Let's find out how much they are, but definitely worth it. They're probably around 50 cents to $1, somewhere in there. These large avocados, 50 cents each for the big ones. And then there's some smaller ones, 3 for $1. So you can buy 100 of those avocados for $26, so 26 cents for 100 avocados. Of course, you have to buy in bulk, but you get a discount if you buy 100. All right, let's go check out the bananas here. Muy buenos días. $7 for this, oh, heavy. 20 to 25 bananas for $1. Unbelievable. Here's how many bananas you can get for $7. Ones are $4 a piece. They're definitely on steroids. Muy rico. So, oh, this big watermelon, man, these are $4 a piece here and really nice. And you might think I eat a lot of watermelon, which I do. My family loves it. We make watermelon juice almost every day. And we've been drinking a lot of juice lately, doing kind of like a cleanse. So this is one of the perfect, best foods for doing a juice cleanse. Right here we have the pipas, or the fresh coconuts. They're $1 each, which is pretty good. I'm gonna load up and get a bunch of those just for hydration. 400 lemons or limes, 400 limes for $8. $10 for a bag of passion fruits. $7 for a bag of cucumbers. All right, so right here we have the ciruelas. This is a very unique fruit. I haven't seen it in Canada or in the US. It's kind of like a mini mango. I could describe it as that. It's tart, but also sweet. These are amazing. Unfortunately, the owner's not here, so I don't know the price, but they will turn red, kind of like these. And yeah, really, really good. Here you have bulk garlic. Wow, very nice. And then let's go check out inside here, because of course there's Ecuadorian apples. These are definitely grown here. I've seen them. They have a lot of variety of apples here that are grown in Chile or Argentina, but these here are the Ecuadorian grown apples. This is your cocoa or coconut, really yummy. And, oh, check it out. This is tamarind. Tamarind to make juice, tamarind paste, tamarind sauce, tamarind juice, really delicious. And then I wanted to show you guys this here, because I thought that's interesting. Come on in, Fernando. These things, this is the choclo. It's a type of corn that they puff, but this is all made here in Ecuador. So as you can see, you know, there's bulk. And you know, I just love the fact that these things are pretty natural. This is made in Ecuador. It's basically just corn and a little bit of brown sugar, and they puff it so it goes through some type of process, but they also have puffed rice, puffed wheat, and other puffed cereals that of course they had a coloring, as you can see some of them here. But yeah, really cool to know that the food here is local, it's made here, it's produced here, it's processed here, and very inexpensive. You know, a little bag of cereals like that is typically 50 cents. You can have a couple bowls of cereals, and yeah, my kids love it. So yeah, and of course they have other stuff here like natural health products. This right here, they call it algarrobo or extracto de algarrobina. It's Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee really liked it. So if you want to look like Bruce Lee, just drink that. And then if you are a beer lover, one of the beers here that is very rare and hard to find, but you can find it right here, is the Cusqueña. This is my favorite beer actually, Cusqueña Negra. It's a dark beer. It's kind of like a Guinness, but it's a little bit sweet, really nice. So they bring it from Peru, of course. It's hard to, you don't find it in very many restaurants in the area. So you can find that here. They have other flavors as well. And then the Cristal is another famous Peruvian beer that is also pretty rare here, but you can find it here at Mercado Puerto Seco. 50 cents for a head of broccoli, 50 cents for a head of cauliflower. Let's get a little bit to make some soups. The service here is questionable, but everything else is good. Look at this nice head of broccoli here. $1.50 for this much parsley. If you like parsley, you won't be disappointed. $1 for this large head of cabbage. The beets are 20 cents a pound, so 5 pounds for $1. All right, so these cucumbers, 7 for $1. Uno, dos, tres. I like them when they're hard. You don't want them to be like soft, you know? 21, $3, ¿no es cierto? These beautiful little potatoes, 4 pounds for $1. Which is pretty typical, actually. Sometimes you'll get them for 5 for $1 if you're lucky. But I think if you buy a whole bag, it'll be cheaper. There's a bag of 25 pounds of onions, which I wanted to make sure, so I waited. And indeed, 25 pounds of onions for $3.50. So comes out at almost at $3, a little more than $8. Sorry, say that again. 8 pounds for $1, just about, a little more. So, really good. Here we have turmeric, curcuma. As you can see, this is the fresh turmeric root. It's $1 a pound. So I'm gonna get a pound now to add to our juices. Some of them are a little bit old, so I'm selecting the ones I like. They don't always like you to do that, but I'm doing it here. Here you have the Ecuadorian produced peanut butter. So Ecuador actually produces a lot of peanuts, and they make peanut butter. It usually comes in these bags. This is half a pound, so it's 75 cents or $1.50 for a whole pound of peanut butter. Right here we have the Edward mangoes, which are grown here in Ecuador for sure. At the beginning of the season, the first batch comes from Peru, but these are definitely grown in Ecuador. Let me ask, because someone had written on one of the comments that these were from Peru. But I beg to differ. Let's find out. All right, so I confirmed these mangoes are indeed from Ecuador. They're grown around Guayaquil, and a whole box. The lady was trying to overcharge me, but I got her down to $25. $25 for a box of 24 mangoes times 3, so 72 mangoes for $25. Just about 25 cents a piece. Amazing. Let's see. Am I right? Is my math correct? Let's try that again. 25 divided by 72, 34 cents, just about 34 cents a mango. These are the Edwards. Edwards are the best mangoes. I think most people would agree. They have very little fiber. They're super smooth, sweet, delicious. They smell good. They're grown here in Ecuador. I would say probably not organic. Most likely they will spray them because they're grown, they're mass produced. Basically, they're grown in large scale agriculture on the coast. But they're still delicious, and you know, you peel them so you don't eat a lot of the pesticides, hopefully. And I'm gonna buy a box, $25 for a box of Edwards mangoes. Don't need to go to the gym, just grow sandias, watermelons. Here's a funny anecdote, right? What just happened now, I actually ended up going over there and I grabbed 2 watermelons from the floor and just left. And they're like, yeah, no worries, and they let me go. but it was the wrong place. I hadn't even paid for those, and they just, you know, they didn't care. So anyways, I brought them back, got the ones that I actually bought, and we're ready to go. These are my coconuts. The potato corner. You have all of these different varieties of potatoes, of course, all grown here in Ecuador. Most of them are 5 pounds for $1. That's pretty typical. You can get 100 pounds for $22, basically $5 a pound, right? I'm gonna buy 20 pounds of potatoes, 5 pounds for $1, so $4 for 20 pounds, pretty good. This is papa chola, potato chola, cholita, como dicen. So as you can see, you got these big trucks, these big 10, 12 wheelers or whatever they are, bring in a whole lot of stuff from all over the country. This is the place to come if you want the bulk, the good deals. This is definitely the place to go. And yes, there's lots of produce. As you can see here, tomatoes, beans, corn, all of that good stuff. And this is open every single day of the week. This is early in the morning, actually, I hear it's super packed, super busy. There's tons of people, and there's a lot of people, and it takes more time, most likely. Whereas right now, we're here, it's pretty mellow. We didn't have to step on anyone's toes. Let's pick up some more watermelons here, the ones we bought earlier. The small sandia for $2. Let's put it here with the other ones. And then we've got those two here. So I couldn't leave without buying some oranges. The oranges are $6 for 100 oranges for this large bag of orange here. Ecuadorian oranges. These are the juicing oranges. These are really good. They're sweet. They're amazing. Look at the truck. Look at the truck of oranges. All right, I'm gonna buy 100 oranges. The lady corrected me. She corrected me. This bag right here, this is 200 oranges in here. So I'm gonna get 100 for $6. Great for juicing. The kids love it. Full of vitamin C, of course, and supporting the local industry, the local economy. And they're not small, you know, they're a good size. Oh, and people always wonder, right? Like, isn't it bad to have a green orange? Well, let me tell you that here in Ecuador, a green orange does not mean an unripe orange. Actually, when oranges turn really orange color, they're usually overripe. The green oranges are great, actually. I mean, they will get a little more orange, like this one, but you can still see a little bit of green, right? Like, so an unripe orange is not unripe necessarily here, because they don't get shipped overseas, and they don't have the madurante or whatever they use to have them ripen normally when they travel abroad. Over here, it's just the orange, and when they turn really orange, bright orange, they fall from the tree and they start rotting on the ground typically. So you want them a little bit green when you buy them, for sure. So I sent a photo of all the produce I bought to our WhatsApp group, our Abundant Living WhatsApp group, and Ide, Jesse's wife, is asking me to buy her some mangoes and some avocados. And so I am back here in the mango avocado section, and I'm gonna grab another box of mangoes as well as 50 avocados. 50 avocados. Ide, you eat a lot of guacamole. I am proud of you. Well done. All right, so this concludes our tour of Mercado Puerto Seco here in Loja, Ecuador. As you can see behind me, I bought a whole lot of produce. You guys might think I'm crazy. Look at all these watermelons, bananas, mangoes, this whole bunch of parsley. Who buys that much parsley, right? But we're gonna juice it. We're gonna make it into some delicious food. Now, the great thing about living here in Ecuador, one of the great things, is the fact that produce, fresh fruits and vegetables are extremely affordable, as you can see. When I was back in Canada, I didn't eat a lot of fresh produce because it was so expensive. I ate a lot of grains, a lot of cooked foods, a lot of processed, preserved foods. Now we have this wonderful ability to buy fresh fruits and vegetables, so that's great. And another thing I wanted to say, we went around, we showed a lot of the different vendors, fruits and vegetables, the things available, but I didn't give all of the pricing. So if there's anything that you'd like to know the price for that we saw today that I didn't get to mention the price, please write that in the comment section down below. We hope to see you here one day, and until then, we'll see you next time. If you're interested in real estate properties, all of our property videos will now be uploaded on a different channel. Please click the link in the description down below.